Call Storm Tracker 13 with the new Viper real-time radar.
Well, we are still very much in the thick of it. In these dog days of summer, the weather has been the exact same every day this week, and it's pretty much going to continue to remain the exact same throughout the weekend and probably into the early portions of next week as well. Taking a look at Summersville, West Virginia at this time, where the sky looks pretty similar to what it has throughout most days this week and for all of us right now. We got those clear blue skies, but we have those cumulus clouds that are bubbling on up during the peak heat of the day. But popped up too much throughout the day today. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep those rain chances in the forecast, but by no means any day a complete washout, because the weather pattern is just going to remain stagnant overall. As we can see, though, taking a look at water vapor, we have that big Bermuda high over in the Atlantic Ocean, and that's just funneling lots and lots of tropical moisture into the region, and that's making things humid. And combined with all the heat and the sunshine we're getting, the atmosphere is just primed for these pop-up storms during the afternoon. So this is radar at this time where it's a little bit of a different picture than what we saw yesterday. Thinking back to right around 24 hours ago, there's a lot more storms up in portions of northeastern Kentucky, extending into southeastern Ohio, but most of us have gone through the vast majority of the day dry. We have a couple of storms popping up down near Pikeville in Kentucky, and a couple more once again over in northeastern Kentucky. But once again, most of us have gone through the day dry, so we'll keep our eye to the sky to see if any storms keep on popping up. But this is reflected in our rainfall totals as well. We can see these are 12-hour rainfall totals, so it pretty much takes us back to 4 a.m. this morning. We had one storm over in Fayette County, it produced just over ½ an inch of rain, and that one storm that's just been parked in Pike County of Kentucky almost got an inch of rain out of it. But that's just what we're seeing, though, is most of us are getting through the day dry. But the important part, though, is that where it does rain, since there is so much moisture, these storms can be very efficient rainfall producers, so we will keep an eye out for some flash flooding concerns to develop in very localized spots over the next couple of days. Now it is Thursday. We did get a new drought monitor released, and it pretty much looks the exact same as it did last week. Now all of us in this yellow shading, so the far southern portions of West Virginia, even extending into the middle portion of the state as well, that abnormally dry area doesn't technically qualify as drought, so we're still doing pretty good for this time of year. The only places that are in drought, once again, is a place that is getting rain right now, far southeastern Kentucky. A little bit of level 1 moderate drought, a little bit of level 2 severe drought, but all in all, we're not too bad for it being the middle of August. Temperatures outside right now, they're very toasty across the board. Most of us coming in those upper 80s. Few more of us have warmed up to an even 90 degrees. The bad news, though, is that when it does rain, all that extra moisture in the air is just going to add to the already existing burdensome humidity. So it's just not going to feel pleasant outside at all, even if it does rain, because that rain really isn't going to do too much in terms of cooling things down. So this is predictor, as we can see, very similar picture the last couple of days. Any storms this afternoon, they'll clear out by the evening and overnight. So it's just going to be another very muggy, cloudy night. Friday, we may see a couple storms try and pop up early in the morning, but our best chances of hearing a rumble, thunder or two will be during the afternoon hours. As we can see, it's very hit or miss in nature, so it's not going to be raining all the time. And this is going to be that pattern that continues into Saturday as well. So as we can see, hit or miss storms throughout the day, rounds of rain, on again, off again, but by no means is any day a complete washout. So even going into Sunday as well, where most of us will get through the vast majority of the day dry, there is still plenty of time to go outside for any outdoor plans that you do have. So here's how it looks on your 7-day forecast. Highs are going to stay slightly above average throughout the weekend into the early portion of next week, with just lots of chances of these scattered afternoon rumbles of thunder as these storms keep on popping on up.